Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Dr. Saif Ullah, and I welcome you to this video. In this video, I am going to discuss about net present value and internal rate of return when we have zero discount rate or in discount rate in negative form, or we have some multiple internal rate of returns and we have data from the multiple years. Let's suppose we have a project that requires $500 initial investment and then provides return for the next 6 years, and in last year there will be some negative outflows and the discount rate is 3%, and to calculate the net present value we can use XNPV function as discussed earlier. So equal to XNPV, start the parenthesis, rate that is 3% and 3%, comma, values, cash flows, comma, and dates, close the parenthesis, press enter. So the net present value of this project is computed, that is minus 31.497. Similarly we can compute the internal rate of return, but there are multiple internal rate of returns. XIRR function will not work. Just to show you that it will not work, equal to XIRR, start the parenthesis, values that are cash flows, comma, dates, close the parenthesis, and there will be some error, as XIRR function cannot be used to calculate the multiple internal rate of returns. Let's suppose that the discount rate is in negative 5%. If the discount rate is in negative form, then the answer of XNPV will show an error. Similarly, if the discount rate is 0%, the XNPV will show error and there will be no answer of the net present value. To solve these problems, we will use some new function, that is NXNPV and NXIRR. To use the NXNPV, equal to NXNPV, start the parenthesis, rate, then select values, comma, and dates, close the parenthesis, and the net present value will be computed, that is minus 100. If we change discount rate from minus 5%, NXNPV will provide the answer of net present value, but XNPV shows errors. So if the discount rate is 0% or in negative form, we will use NXNPV function instead of XNPV function. Similarly, internal rate of return, the internal rate of return cannot be computed by using XIRR function. We will use equal to NXIRR, start the parenthesis, select values, comma, and dates. The internal rate of return will be computed, that is around 4.85%. Similarly, if we provide guess 5%, equal to NXIRR, start the parenthesis, select cash flows, comma, dates, comma, 0.05, that is 5%, and the answer remains same, that is 4.85%. and if we provide guess 35%, equal to NXIRR, start the parenthesis, cash flows, comma, dates, comma, 0.35, that is 35, and press enter. The internal rate of return is 43.24%. So in this way we can compute net present value and internal rate of return if we have negative discount rate or we have some multiple internal rate of returns. We can use NXNPV and NXIRR function. These functions are not available in Microsoft Excel. To install these functions, we have to install some VBA macros, and to install the VBA macros we will simply press Alt F11 and go into the modules, and after that insert module and copy this code that is given in the description of this video and close these windows, and NXNPV and NXIRR function will be appeared. So that's all for the net present value and internal rate of return. If you have any question related to finance or financial modeling, you can contact us. We will try our best to provide you best answers. Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.